guys. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make apple crisp. It's nothing spectacular. It's just something that I do. I just make it up. So you're obviously going to need apples. I'm going to use 5 apples. That's how many I have left. All I'm going to do is take them and peel them, cut them up into bite-sized pieces, and I will be back. Okay, so I peeled my apples. I only have 4 now because the one apple was like really bruised. So I'm going to cut them up. Even this one has a bruise, you can see the bruises. I'm going to cut the bruises off. It's not that bad. So I don't have a compost, or else I would put the core in the compost. And I still have some skin on, which isn't a big deal. So I'm just going to cut them into bite-sized pieces. Put them in a container. I would recommend putting lemon juice on them so they don't brown. I don't have any lemon juice. So I'm kind of trying to work quick so they don't get all brown. And these aren't even going to have any sugar. They're just going to have cinnamon on. And then on the top, I'm going to have like oatmeal. Or not oatmeal. Just like oats. Like an oat mixture is what I'm trying to say. And I know this isn't... Oh, there goes a piece of apple. I know that this isn't how everybody does it, but I'm just trying to use what I have. And these apples were going bad anyway. These are Honeycrisp apples. You could always do like a mixture of apples, like Honeycrisp or Granny Smith. But since this is what I had, this is what I'm using. So, I have my oven preheated to preheating, actually, it's not even heated up yet, to 350. So I'm just going to finish cutting these, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, I have, nice. This is the size of the apples that I have, bite size. They fell out, I figured I'd show you what size they are. Since I didn't have lemon juice, I did end up sprinkling some Halo orange juice on it. I don't even know how to explain it. Anyway, yeah, you don't want to see that much of my ceiling, do you? Now I'm just going to sprinkle some cinnamon on. Eyeball it, I guess. I mean, if you like a lot of cinnamon, then put a lot of cinnamon on. I'm not going to put a huge amount on, and then I'm just going to stir it up. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can show this to you. Let me try this. Alright, that's a little easier. So I just sprinkled it on, and I'm just going to mix it up until all the apples are coated. Put some more on. This is going to smell so good when it's baking. And you could add raisins to this. You could add cranberries. That would be good. You could add orange zest to this, since I put the orange, juice in it. Oh my gosh. I keep dropping apples. Okay. So, that's pretty much done. I'm going to dump it in my pan that I have, and then I will be back to show you the topping. Okay, I decided to make this like apple pie filling, so I'm going to sprinkle some apple pie spice on here. And then I have sugar and flour. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar and some flour. Maybe like a tablespoon, if that. And then the same thing with the flour. And then I'm going to use my hands to mix it up. So it'll be like an apple pie filling with a topping. So I will be back. Alright, so I have the apples in a dish, and I have half a stick of butter. I'm going to measure out half a cup of oats, put it in with the butter, and mix that up, and then we'll see if that's enough to sprinkle on the top. Alright, so I'm going to measure out my oats, put it in with the butter, we just got our dishwasher fixed, so we still have the plasticware to use, so I'm just going to use the plastic fork. I'm smushing the butter into the oats to make like a crumb top mixture. I'm actually going to sprinkle a little apple pie spice into it. I'm making a horrible mess. I just want to make sure that I have enough for the amount of apples I have. This isn't a huge amount. It's enough for us. And it works. So I think this is actually just right. Now when I get ready to put it in the oven, I am going to cover it because I want the steam to bake the apples, because you want them to get soft. And then I'll probably take it off and let the top brown. I'll probably have it in there covered for 30 minutes. Nice. Piece of fork broke. There we go. Okay, I got it out. Don't worry. Alright, so now I'm going to take this, take my apple mixture, and just put like clumps of it on top, if that even makes sense. Kind of sprinkle it on the best that you can. Even with the apples, I used my hands. I couldn't use the spoon. It was just too hard. I've made this before. I just, use whatever I have in my pantry and kind of just make it up along the way, and it comes out great. So you could even add like walnuts if you wanted to, or pecans. Alright. And it's not perfect, but that's what it looks like. So let me wash my hands real quick. That wasn't very fast, was it? Okay, so I'm going to get my tin foil, cover this in tin foil, put it in the oven for about 30 minutes, and I'm going to check it after 30 minutes. If it needs more time, I'm going to leave it in longer, obviously. And then once I find, that it's done, then, oh, I need to put that back. Once I find that it's done, then I'll take it out, take the top off, and let the top brown until it's, nice and golden. So I'll be back when it's all done, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, guys, apple crisp is done. Smells amazing. I had it for 30 minutes, and then they weren't as done, so I put in another 15, so it's 45 minutes. Took the top off, and then put it in for another 10 minutes. So 55 minutes. You could even go to an hour if you wanted it a little darker. So yeah, it smells amazing, and it was really easy to do. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll talk to you later.